Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Balloon Talk Morning. We've got some really cool, neat things that we want to show you, and I bet you can't guess what we're talking about this morning. Lots of beautiful bubbles and latex balloons up here, but we're going to talk about personalization. So you always have that customer that comes in and is looking for something usual, something that you can't find out there because it's not available. So we're going to talk about how you can personalize and make it special for them. So we were talking about the painted balloons. And of course, Janet comes to me and says, we're going to be doing painted balloons this Tuesday. And I'm like, really? Well, we did. We got together. And Janet's amazing because she came up with most of these out here that we've done today. And actually, I think they look pretty good. What do you guys think? So we're going to talk a little bit about your balloons and about painting your balloons with the paints and stuff. So we up here at the top here, we did some latex balloons. So I just want to let everybody know my personal preference if I was doing these and I was doing them on the latex. I think I would do at least a 16-inch or bigger. For one reason is because you have to inflate the balloons, and you want to inflate them at least the day before you're going to paint them. You need to inflate them and get the paint on them and let that paint dry. It can take it just a little bit to dry. Of course, it's kind of chilly weather, and I'm sure in the summertime, though, they'll dry a little faster. So I like to use the 16-inch. Remember, if you're using the latex balloons, you want to put the high float in them because you want your balloons to stay up for quite some time, because you're going to inflate them and paint them and let them set for at least a day to dry before that you would want to deliver them or before you're going to use them for your event or whatever. So we did these yesterday. We inflated them in the morning, and then we kind of let them put the paint on them and let them set for a little bit and let them dry before you're actually able to work with. So these are 16-inch black latex, and you can see here, just so quick, so easy. We just use the paint. We have, we'll show you as we go down through here. We have some different little brushes and different paints and things like that. But this one, you just kind of put it on here. You can do like little splashes. You can put your paint on here and just let it kind of drizzle all around. So what do you think of the drizzle? Isn't that beautiful? And as you can see, just some little brush strokes coming up from the bottom, then drizzle on the top. So you can do these in any color combination for your customers. And this one we just took, it's a little sponge, and I'll show you as we go down here though, and just put polka dots. So no matter what color your client wants, you can do any color balloon, any kind of color dots, whatever you want to do. So if using latex balloons, I would at least use the 16-inch because you're putting extra weight on the balloon also when you're putting the paint on it. So you want something that's going to perform and it's going to stay up for your customers. So then after we did that, we got thinking about the bubbles and what you could do with the bubbles and how you could personalize those. So we got out a few bubbles, and we're going to talk about them here. And this one I think is very, very cute. And of course, now know that when you get this bubble, it's all white. All white all over. It's just got the little white footprints and things all over it. So you can do so many different things with this. I mean, you could actually even do the little feet if you wanted. But what we did was we just did it as like if you're doing it for a party for a gender reveal. And we put pink and blue little dots. And then you just take your letter, vinyl lettering, and put a big question mark or whatever you want to put on it. And we did it that way for that. So then you could also, even if it's for a baby shower and it's all in blue, or you could put whatever you want on it, or nothing at all, or just the little dots. But just putting the little pink and blue dots bring out so much to it. We left the feet white on this one. Now something else we also did, at the bottom, you can also take the paint and put on the 5-inch balloons and just kind of splatter it on the balloons to match the bigger balloon in the top. And let's go back to this one because I forgot to show you this one also. Same thing with this one. So you can take the paint, you can just kind of drizzle it on. You can also take the brush. Let me show you the brushes here real quick while we're talking. You just go to your craft store, Walmart, craft store, Hobby Lobby, whichever, and you're going to find these. They're just the little sponge brushes. And as you can see, they come in all different sizes. So you can take those and you can just dab them in the paint and stick them on the balloons. And so this is very cute also if you're doing centerpiece work or you're just doing your balloons as you have them here and you want to add your 5-inch and then you want to bring out the color combination that you've got going on in your top down to your 5-inch. So, and I think this one here is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually really sparkle. Everybody knows I love glitter sparkle, so I just thought those were so pretty. So you can just use your imagination. There is just so many different things you can do with them. So this one also is a 16-inch latex here. So that's what I said. Always I like to use, make sure you're using the 16-inch. You want it to look nice. You want it to look impressive. 11-inch, you don't get much out of those. You don't get the lift, and they're not going to stay as long with the extra weight with the paint. So make sure you're using at least a 16-inch balloon. And of course this one, we just kind of did some brush strokes halfway up, put some dots on it. And then this one we've added the tulle on it just to soften it a little bit. And then of course we wanted to follow through with the color combination. Now there again, you can go back, and which we didn't do on this one, but you can go back and you can put the dots, the polka dots. You could add, that would have been very pretty to do that too, so keep that in mind. So I wanted to show here some of the other bubbles that we've worked with. So how cute is this one? Isn't this just adorable? I think they're all adorable, but so quick and easy. They're really, so this one is just a 20-inch. It's a 20-inch clear balloon. Bubble. I'm sorry. This is are the bubbles. So this one is a 20-inch. So we just inflated the balloon, and when you're doing these, all you want to do is just turn your balloon upside down. Of course, I already had the weight on it because I didn't want the weight to get away from me. You turn it upside down and you just brush all the way around, on the way around. That's all you do. So we actually brushed the bottom. We let it set for a few hours to dry. Then once this was all dry, went back and put the dots. So you can see it's got the dots all around. And just think for Easter, you know, doing this with the green and having the little bunnies and all that on it. Okay, so this one here is the 24-inch bubble, and I just wanted to show you that this is how this bubble comes. As you can see, it's all clear. All of these are clear, see-through. So whatever color that your client is looking for, and whether this is for a wedding, whether it's for a birthday, an anniversary, whatever it might be, you can do the color scheme, whatever they're asking for. So that's what makes it so nice. So this one, as you can see over here, and of course I don't know how well you can see it on here, but we've got that going on in here with the rose gold, and we just filled in these clear balloons, just filled them in with a little paintbrush. Now something else you could also do to this, if depending on what the customer's looking for or what you're doing it for, you could go back, see these little hearts? You could also do some of these little hearts in it. So, you know, keep that in mind also. So, you know, you can dress it up so many different ways, so many different looks. And then down here on the end, this is very cute. And this one started out just the plain one, which I thought was beautiful. You put, you know, you can put a latex balloon up inside and it gives it some color and it's beautiful. But how beautiful is this? So just taking the brush and just kind of wispy paint on, put some little dots, and you can see it all the way around. Did the same thing with the tulips. So, and it can be in any color scheme. So whatever your clients is looking for. So that one is probably one of my favorite ones because I just think that is so pretty for spring coming up or Mother's Day or whatever the occasion might be for. So then we just also wanted to show you back here. This is also another balloon, but just all the different, and I don't know how well you can see this because this is a jewel tone, so it's kind of a see-through. But as you can see, we just did the little, with the brush, just did some, actually you just take the brush basically and just dab a wider brush like this, and then you just put, you know, little dots all around. So that's the other one that we were made up here, just real quick to show you. So, okay, what do you guys think? Do you like this? Are you going to take this back? Is this something that you're going to incorporate into your business to be offered to, able to offer to your clients, to your customers? You know, it's nice to have that one thing that sets you apart from everybody else out there. So it's being able to please your customer when they walk in that door, and no matter what they're looking for, and we know they look for all kinds of things, that you can turn out some of these amazing, beautiful painted balloons. So let us know what you think about our painted balloons. Let us know which one is your favorite up here. You know, please comment and let us know. Be sure to like our page, and we read all your comments. I love reading your comments. So which one up here is your favorite one? Which one are you going to make, or have you already made the painted balloons? And if so, please share pictures with us. We would love to see your pictures of your painted balloons. So that's it for today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Have a wonderful day.